Welcome to this week of our Horsemen, where we are the villains from a galaxy far, far away. This is Darth Ronder, and I am Ryumba Fett.
That's terrible.
I forgot that I had to do that, and that I literally came up with that in 10 seconds.
So literally, right before the camera starts rolling, he turns and goes, "Oh no!" So now I know
The
why.
puns must end.
The puns must end.
So, Lord, what is this week of Four Horsemen?
This week of Four Horsemen is our weekly show. We're going to talk about some stuff that's coming up here in the store, some specials, some different events, things that happened last week.
All right, and we're going to start off this week like we do every week with a gift certificate or a giveaway. This week's is a gift certificate, but first I got to reference one we did recently. I hid a gift certificate in the store. We gave 3 clues, and nobody has found it. So
where did you hide this thing?
Well, I'm going to give the 3 clues again.
Okay. All right.
And we're going to leave it there.
Somebody will find it.
Maybe it'll be in 2 years. But it is an excellent hiding place, and it will stay in that station.
Nobody's going to get that one.
It's not. These are not bogus clues.
They're very excellent clues.
They're very excellent clues. All right, so this one I think should be a little bit easier. It's hiding with a particular character, okay. And I will say that I would be green with envy to be this character.
Okay.
And this character resides in New York City, Manhattan, and is from one of the most iconic films from the 1980s. So, find that character and reach underneath them, but ask first, and you'll find a $25 gift card.
25.
Yes.
Awesome.
So,
right.
Moving on to comics. First, we must be the bearer of bad news. Due to the Labor Holiday weekend, we have not yet received a portion of our shipment of this week's comics. So if you show up tomorrow at Open, we will most likely not have all of your books. We should receive the box during the day tomorrow, and they'll be processed as quickly as possible. If you come in tomorrow evening, we will most likely have everything ready to go. Just watch our social media, and we will announce when everything is ready.
Yep.
We apologize for any inconvenience.
Cool. So what do we got first?
All right, new comics. First, we got DC Bombshells United #1. So this is the second DC Bombshells series. The first one was such a huge success.
Massive. Yep.
Yeah, they decided to go for another one. And I got to say, I just love that look on Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It just fits her.
Yep.
All right, moving on from one princess to another. The new issue of The Walking Dead is out. And if you're following along with The Walking Dead, you know that we're about to meet a new community.
Okay.
And this is a new character called the Princess.
Why has she got a pink fuzzy sweater on?
Because
this is like
she's a princess.
This is years in. That is not going to be that fuzzy. That's going to be
but you don't know
covered in gross.
You don't know what the circumstances of this community are. Maybe they're maybe they had been living in a government bunker underground, and they never even seen a zombie.
True. I don't know.
Probably not if she has a machine gun, but
yeah.
We'll see. All right, moving into Marvel. What do we got?
Venomverse #1. Look at that. If you're a fan of Venom, this is where you need to jump into. Venom's trapped in an alien world with only a ragtag team of venomized heroes to help him battle the poisons. Do you know what the poisons are?
They are a new Venom hunting group of alien enemies.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. And who's your favorite Venomized hero on there? It's a hard call for me between Wolverine and Venomized Cap.
It doesn't matter. Wolverine every single time.
Look
how mean he looks.
I agree, but that shield is really cool.
I know. Cool. But now is the shield part of the symbiote?
I don't know. You have to read it. All right, moving on.
Very cool. All right, I've also got the Generations crossover. This week's installment is Iron Man and Ironheart #1. Come check that out. Looks pretty cool.
Yep, they've been doing these every week, and from what I've heard, they've been doing a good job on them. All right, moving on to Star Wars books. Yes. We've got the final issue of the Rogue One adaptation, and I hear that it has an explosive ending. And then we have the first issue. I'm sorry, did you have something on Rogue One?
I did. In Rogue One, I still think that Cassian and Jyn lived.
No.
That might be wishful thinking, but right before the explosion, you see Cassian, his eyes open. I was like, hey, I got this idea. He's going to find a refrigerator and climb into it or something. Something's going to happen. He's going to live.
I have to say this, but They're dead, Jen.
Oh.
Or so. or so I hear.
Oh.
Okay. Then we have the first issue of...
I know we're like, can we edit that out, though?
No. We have the first issue of Captain Phasma. And this...
How does she get a series?
This
She's so dead.
No. This shows how she escapes from Starkiller Base.
No way.
Yeah. This bridges episode 7 and episode 8.
Oh, okay. So this is part of the...
Just 5 issues.
Okay.
And this will show how she escapes after being put in the trash compactor, which
they...
apparently they actually did.
did.
They actually put her in
Nice.
the trash compactor.
Nice. That's great.
We'll hear more about Captain Phasma later in the show.
Okay. Good
All right, moving on. We're bringing back an old segment. Welcome to Staff Picks. And I'm going to kick us off with Fables.
Fables.
Which I've been reading and I adore.
And we've been playing it.
Yes.
We just finished.
So real quick, Fables is a older series by Bill Willingham, and it's about displaced fairy tale characters who live in a secret community in New York City. So they've formed this like underground community. Snow White is the mayor, the Big Bad Wolf is the sheriff, and all the various characters have various roles. It's really deep. It's really interesting. It's great. Ron and I just played the video game adaptation of The Wolf Among Us on Telltale Tuesdays. I cannot recommend this book enough, and they still print the trades. They are orderable. You can come in and order the first trade from us today or tomorrow.
Or the next day.
And we'll be back next week with a new staff pick.
Very cool.
All right, so now we're moving into the weekly events. This will be a brief overview of all of the week events that we hold every week here at Horsemen Comics and Gaming.
What about the Versus series?
Wow. Okay.
Rewind.
If you insist.
I really want to know who won.
I'm not. I swear I didn't skip the Versus series because it's making me angry. No. So last week, Gandalf destroyed Godzilla.
Okay.
Obliterated him.
I could see that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Moving on.
We're
in the semifinals. We're down. What was 164 is now 4.
Holy cow.
So we have first semifinals match this week.
Okay.
We have our second semifinals match next week, which is Obi-Wan versus Gandalf.
Ooh.
And then we'll have the finals the following week. This week, in the first semifinals match, is Steve Rogers, Captain America, versus the Rabbit of Carabanon.
Yes.
No. Do you really want that thing in the finals?
The rabbit? Yes.
Do you really want that thing in the finals? You want that thing fighting Obi-Wan Kenobi in the finals?
Look, rabbits go underground. Clearly, Obi-Wan will have the high ground. Every time.
But I just don't want it. I don't care if it loses. I just don't want it in the finals. It was a joke. I added the dang thing as a joke.
That's what you get.
It wasn't supposed to make it past round 2. And now it's fighting Steve flipping Rogers in the semifinals.
It's going to kill Steve. Steve doesn't stand a chance. It's going to be epic.
I'm going to cheat. I'm going to...
Twitter, back me up.
This thing cannot
you
make
owe
it
me
to
one
the...
Twitter.
All right, moving on. Events. All right, so
week?
Wednesday, what do we got coming up?
Wednesday, we're going to start off like we do every Wednesday, D&D Encounters at 6.
Yeah, and then we got Proxy Legacy at 6:30 and HeroClix at 6:45.
Thursday, Commander Night from 5 to close. We've also got X-Wing from Thursday night from 6 to close.
Then we have F&M, our Chaos Draft at 6 and Modern at 6:30. And then our Friday Night Pokemon will actually be streamed this Friday. That's at 6:30 as well.
Excellent. We've also got the Chaos Draft at 6 on Friday and the Modern at 6:30. Did we ever say that?
Yes. On Saturday, we have the Pokemon League at noon and Standard Showdown at 5. What do we have on Sunday, Ron?
Sunday, Commander from 12 to close. Dice Masters also at 2 o'clock.
Yes, those are our weekly events. All right, moving on. All right, we have this Friday, there is a new Force of Will set coming out.
This set apparently is fantastic.
We're having, it's called Ancient Knights, correct?
Yep.
And we're having a draft this on the release day.
Yep.
So Friday at 5 o'clock, it's $25 to play. And then we're also having a constructed tournament on Saturday.
Saturday at 1?
Saturday at 1, and that's just $5 to play. So if you're a fan of Force of Will, it's time to come on out and play.
Yep. And if you're new to Force of Will, come out and do a draft.
Yeah.
Great way to get into it.
Yep. I actually just sold some packs today, told the guy about the draft. He said he played in our last one. He's looking forward to this one.
Awesome. Very good.
All right, so Magic players, we have a modern constructed grinder this Saturday at 1 o'clock. It's $20 to play, and we will have cash prizes.
Do you remember the Adam Sandler song? Hoagies and grinders.
No.
Oh, okay.
I remember the Chanukah song.
Google it, kids. That is not what it's called.
It's not?
It's not.
Well, which one? There's 3 of them.
What?
There's 3 Chanukah songs.
No, there's not.
Yes, there
There's
is.
0 Chanukah songs.
Are you sure?
I'm relatively sure.
All right.
Google it.
I think you might be in the minority of that opinion. Moving on. We have
You set me up for that.
We're doing the Guild Ball Escalation League all-in-one-day event. That's this Sunday at 11 a.m.
Yep.
Entry will be based on the number of people who participate, and they're playing out the entire league in one day, I believe, is how that is
That'll
working.
be neat.
Yes, and then we have another Magic event this Monday, which is our monthly Monday Proxy Legacy event. Proxy Legacy, not sanctioned. You can come in. We have 3 or 4 decks already proxied and ready for you to use. It's $5, and the winner, if we hit 12 players, will be a Japanese Grove of the Burn Willow.
That is a sweet card.
It is very, very pretty. One of my favorite artworks.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
We've also got an X-Wing tournament this Sunday the 23rd at noon. It's $5 to get in and a 100-point list.
Yes, Tyler's making sure we mention it every week on the show.
Every time. Turtle.
Speaking of upcoming events, we have the Ixalan pre-release. It is Saturday and Sunday the 23rd and 24th. We'll have 6 different events, including a midnight event, which we will stay late after F&M for that. Anyone who plays in any of the events can pre-order Ixalan boxes at a rate of $85 before tax, capping at 100. Nobody can order over 100.
101? No.
No, can't do it. I'm sorry, we got to draw the line in the sand. If you hop over, you're defending the Alamo. If not, you're a coward. Anyone who plays M4 Plus events will have their name entered in a raffle for a free box.
Free box!
Free box!
A whole box.
Can you argue with free?
It'll be empty, but yeah, you can win the box.
And now I'm super excited. I haven't been excited for a Magic set.
I was really pumped for Almond Cat and then Hour of Devastation. I really like the idea. But this
is phenomenal. So much. In fact,
can't wait.
we're actually going to show some cards on the show. We've never done this before. So starting on the left there, Jace Cunning Castaway.
Look at that.
He's
That's Errol Flynn. Absolutely Errol Flynn.
I was thinking he has kind of a Japanese pirate fisherman motif.
Does he have like a farmer's tan? Look,
Yeah.
He's got like
He works on the
straps.
sea, man.
Yeah.
And then
awesome.
check out Rip Jaw
Rip Jaw
Raptor.
Raptor. Look
And
at them
dinosaurs.
feathers.
Finally,
we
dinosaurs.
Got pirates, dinosaurs, and now fire from the sky.
Now this is, in terms of flavor, this is my favorite card. Star of Extinction.
It's easy for you to say.
And basically, it deals 20 damage to everything on the field.
Holy
So
cow!
It's just the flavor.
It literally wipes out
just-
everything.
I have a barbecue taste in my mouth. There's so much flavor. And then check out this dinosaur warrior.
How do you say that
planeswalker.
name?
I don't know.
But she's got
I'm
a
gonna
pet
say it's-
dinosaur.
Huatli. I don't know. She's a warrior
A
poet.
warrior.
She's got a dinosaur, and
she's a bard.
she makes 3/3 green dinosaurs. I'm excited.
She's got pet dinosaurs. That's adorable.
All right, we've got a few more dinosaur. Check
Look
out
at
that guy.
dinosaur.
That's straight out of Lost World. That's
great.
probably actually the villain from the next one.
Yeah.
And then we have Admiral Beckett Brass.
Oh yeah.
And then Walk the Plank is another great flavor when so it's a Walk the Plank, destroy target non-merfolk. Because merfolk can swim.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Glove,
then
glove.
I love the artwork on this other pirate here.
Oh, the hostage taker.
Yeah.
Human pirate.
I think we're gonna have to get you some mini masters.
Oh, that's gonna be a thing.
Dinosaurs. Yeah.
I cannot. I'm really excited for this set.
I am insanely excited.
It's gonna be so cool.
Moving on, we have an upcoming project that we just kind of want to give you a little look into. It's called the Four Horsemen Brewing Company, and basically, we are going to
This is
stream.
such a neat idea. I love it.
For the first episode, Ron and I are going to stream building a deck from scratch. We're just going to take my cards, lay them out on this table, and I'm going to say, Ron, find a card that speaks to you.
And then we're gonna build a deck.
And then we're going to build a deck.
It's
and
gonna be so bad.
I'm going to play an event. We'll record the matches. Ron and I will dub over that a commentary.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do. And if this works out well, we hope to do the same thing with Pokemon, Force of Will, Dice Masters, HeroClix,
Everything. X-Wing,
Destiny,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
X-Wing. Yeah.
you name it.
Yeah. It's really excited. You can stay tuned for more details on that.
Yep.
And then we've got some events.
We got some events. We're going to be out of town in a couple weeks coming up. First one's Baltimore Comic Con. We're going to be there September 22nd through the 24th. Seeing all kinds of good stuff. And then in December.
Where is that one located?
I believe it is in Washington State.
That's a little far.
Geography's not my thing.
It's in Baltimore.
It is
Maryland.
MD.
All right. And then we'll also be at Steel City Comic Con in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that is on December the 8th through the 10th.
It's the first time I've ever been to a Steel City Con. I'm really
You've never
looking
been to
forward
one? I've been to like 3. I love them.
They do a great. I mean,
Yeah. Saw
They look great.
saw Billy D. Williams. I saw his panel. I photobombed LeVar Burton. That was he had like 100 people in his line. So Beck and I walked to the front of it. I stood next to him by his table. And she took a picture, and his manager chased us. It was great. We met
great.
Beverly Crusher too.
Oh yeah.
We met Ray Park, who's Darth Maul.
Yeah.
We met the guy who did Boba Fett, not the kid.
Jeremy Bullock.
No. From episode 2. The kid.
Oh yeah.
Met him. He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Gave us a free autograph. But Steel City Con's always a great time. I can't wait to go. I'm going to be attending that one.
Yeah.
Going to be a blast.
I'll be there.
All right, moving on.
We got Zombie Walk coming up, guys. I still don't have an official date yet. We'll have more information tomorrow. Stay tuned.
We don't broadcast tomorrow.
I know we don't. So check us out. The Facebook page is Morgantown Zombie Walk. Check it out for the official announcement tomorrow.
Yeah, and we'll be sharing that on the Four Horsemen page as well.
Everywhere. As soon as I get one more thing.
What is Zombie Walk for
Zombie
people
Walk,
who've never heard of it?
So the idea is basically we gather a whole bunch of people up and everybody dresses up like zombies. We start at the top of High Street and we walk down like.
So it's a parade.
It is sort of a parade, yes. The very
It's
first
not sort of a parade.
It's but we're not down the middle of the street. We're down the sidewalks.
Okay.
So we're like mingling in with the crowd and freaking out a lot of people.
Anybody got
It's
hit?
great.
Has anybody gotten hit with like a purse? Like,
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet.
All right. Moving on to my favorite segment, your favorite segment.
Yes.
We have 2 new novels. The first one is Leia, Princess of
that.
Alderaan. Now, actually, both of these came out on Friday on Force Friday.
Okay.
But we didn't cover them because we were just talking about Force Friday in general.
Yep.
Now we're back to them. This one, I bought both of these on Audible this morning. I have like 7 more hours in it, and then I'm jumping into these.
From It to Princess Leia.
This is of all the Star Wars books that come out this year, this is probably the one I'm second most excited for.
So what's the time period?
Leia deals with her life up until the events of Rogue One. I guess Rogue One now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is a little bit about her growing up on Alderaan, which Leia's really been one of my favorite characters forever.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to learn more about her origin. And also, Claudia Gray is possibly the best author among the new canon novels. She also wrote Lost Stars and Bloodlines, which is also a Princess Leia novel.
Yeah.
Bloodlines is a pre-Force Awakens when she is a New Republic senator.
Right.
And it deals with it becoming public knowledge that she's Darth Vader's daughter.
Oh.
Because in the new canon, the only people who know are her and Luke and Han.
Right.
And
Oh,
so
wow.
it comes out, it's like kind of a political scandal novel, but it also deals with the origins of the First Order. Loved it. Lost Stars is also amazing. I cannot wait for this book.
Excellent.
Moving on.
Excellent.
We have Phasma.
Such a cool character.
She's totally Boba Fett. She's just like
I'm
all sweet armor and does nothing.
But she looks awesome.
She does look awesome. I love the chrome. So this is her origin book. Delilah S. Dawson is also an accomplished Star Wars author. I'm looking forward to this one as well.
Yeah.
And I'll give a little bit of a review on both of these as I finish them.
Yeah. The actress who plays her, she's
Gwendolyn Christie.
yes, I really like her a lot.
She's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. Game of Thrones, very nice. Very nice.
I hear that show's good.
Yep.
Moving on. This week in movies.
Oh, I can't wait.
Stephen King's It.
We should have had like a red balloon like behind us. That'd have been awesome.
Those balloons float. They all float.
We all float down here.
So
We
we
have 7 hours. Are you going to be able to finish the book before you watch the movie?
7 hours. I listened to like 5 hours today.
Then that's a yes.
Yeah, no. My plan is to. So I rewatched the miniseries before I started the book.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish the book tomorrow. Wednesday night, I'm going to rewatch the miniseries again. I have like
This is a big deal for you.
this in terms of horror stories. This is my absolute favorite.
Really?
Absolute favorite. I cannot be as excited enough for this. We're talking about doing a review on it.
Yeah.
Maybe like a separate little stream.
Yep.
So we can really get into it. Get into a like spoilers
Big place,
included,
yeah.
like maybe 18 plus review.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, this book is some of the most disturbing stuff I've ever listened to in my life. I've almost turned it off twice and never turned it back on.
Oh, wow.
Really pumped.
Scariest thing I've ever seen? Any movie with Kenny Rogers.
Dark Crystal's the scariest movie I've ever seen.
Dark Crystal is great. The Big Beatles.
They're not as bad as the Skeksis. Skeksis. Oh. Well, but the
remind me of
Gelflings are the
Gonzo.
worst. I hate the Gelflings.
Oh, their eyes always
They're-
got me.
oh, ugh. All right, so maybe it will dismantle Dark Crystal as the scariest movie of all time. I haven't read the reviews, but I heard the reviews are astounding.
Really?
Yes.
Without who was the clown in the miniseries?
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Without Tim Curry.
I know it's
weird.
Because to me, Tim Curry is Pennywise.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so moving on to the Horseman of the Week.
Horseman of the Week.
And I'm gonna let you take the helm.
So we have a new employee this week, or I guess a week or so ago. Mazeo has joined us on staff, and we kind of wanted to recognize him as a outstanding leader in the community as well. He's a great supporter of pretty much any community he's in. He gets very, very excited about
He's
whatever
very positive.
very positive.
In gaming, it's not uncommon for there to be a lot of complaining. There's always, especially like Magic particular. There's a lot of things to be negative about.
Yeah.
Misael, everything that comes out of his mouth is extremely positive.
Always enthusiastic.
And we just wanted to recognize him for that.
It's great.
Yeah, and welcome to the team.
What have you done?
That wasn't a pun. Did I make a pun and not even realize
I
it?
think you did. No.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the Four Horsemen
Mailbag.
This
is gonna be fun.
I've probably never ever been this excited. So this is gonna be deep.
Wait, where did the question come from?
Me. Because I'm back on my Star Trek kick.
Okay.
Because Discovery comes out soon, and I'm trying to get
Oh, when does that come out?
the 24th.
This month?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
So, anyways, I came up with this. We're going to both build our own Starfleet crews, starting with the captain, working our way down.
Okay.
So I have this broken off into sections, and then I have the common ones listed out, and then we might go a little long on this, but it's gonna be fun.
All right.
All right. So first captain, of course, we have Kirk, Picard, Cisco, and Janeway.
All right.
Go ahead.
My only caveat: what is the circumstances of where we're going to be at? Because that will greatly depend on who I take.
I wanted this to be as general as possible.
Okay.
I mean, so let's just say it's a deep 5 years in deep space. Yeah.
I'd still take Janeway. Janeway's
Catherine. Coffee in that
I like
nebula.
her a lot.
Okay, so she's my close second.
Okay.
I honestly.
You're taking Picard, aren't you?
I have to. There's no finer officer in Starfleet history.
It's the hairline.
I mean, it's Patrick Stewart. He's 100 and Catherine is like 99.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're real close.
And
I'll give you that.
As soon as he's dead, like she's straight in the captain chair. All right, first officer. So Spock, Riker.
Yeah.
Kira is not actually Starfleet, but we'll ignore that. Chakotay.
I couldn't contend with Riker's beard all the time, staring me in the face. It had to be Spock.
I have to go with Spock too. There's really no more iconic Star Trek character.
Yeah. Now I don't know how Janeway and Spock would get along. I think Spock would irritate the hell out of her.
No, because like she has the best relationship with Tuvok out of anybody in her crew.
That's true. I forgot about Tuvok. Yeah.
I mean, like if Tuvok is really the only character that she like kind of lets her hair down around. And because they've known each other the longest and they're very comfortable. I think
True.
I can't imagine she wouldn't get along with Spock.
Yeah. Who'd you take?
Spock.
Spock.
I mean, it has to be Spock.
Oh,
I mean, I love Riker, but I mean,
Oh, this
right.
is
so
easy.
science. So this one now we get into a little bit of discussion where like bridge crew roles have changed over the years.
Yeah.
So originally this role was called the science officer, and then it kind of got melded into the operations station.
Right.
So in TOS, it was the science officer who was Spock.
Yep.
And then the operations station in later series was manned by Data,
Right.
Dax, and Harry Kim.
Kim.
So this one, I'm personally going to exclude Spock since we've both already selected him as first officer. So go ahead.
It's gonna be Data.
It's gotta be
Why
Data.
would you not take an android?
I like Harry Kim because he's kind of like the everyman.
Yeah.
Like if I were in a Star Trek series, I'd probably be Harry Kim.
But he's gonna be the first one that gets killed on the mission.
So dead.
He's done.
He's so dead. Data, Brent Spiner.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
There's not a lot to say on this. All right.
Now the helm.
Officer, the Khan. The two big ones are Sulu and Tom Paris.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I really don't.
That one is
I
a
like
little
Tom
hard.
Paris.
Tom Paris. Janeway got him out of jail.
Yeah.
She bailed him out of jail, said, I gotta go. I'm on a mission. You're the bad boy.
You're driving. Let's go. I got a shotgun.
I mean, Sulu.
Sulu, I mean, yeah. Sulu came up through the ranks, but I think I want to take Paris.
I'll take Sulu then.
All right.
All right. They're both great.
Yeah.
All right, so tactical officer / security chief, and these are two different roles that kind of been melded together over the years. All right, so Chekhov, who in TOS is the navigator, but the navigator was melded into the con, so there's no other navigator in any of the other series. Right. And then in the movies, he had the tactical station.
Right.
So Chekhov. Tasha Yar and Worf.
Yep.
Odo, who's the constable from Deep Space Nine, and Tuvok.
Tasha Yar. She is, out of the original Next Generation, probably my favorite character.
Really?
And when they killed her, I almost stopped watching that show. I was so angry. I remember because it was the most senseless thing ever, and I was like, oh, they'll bring her back next episode. It's a dream.
I mean, they brought her back like 6 times, though.
They bring her back? Or, well, it was like alternate universe, her
sister
or something.
She played herself, Denise Crosby.
Right.
She played herself, she played Tasha in the alternate, and then she played her daughter.
Yep.
Like, I love what they did with her character.
Oh, yeah, because she was so awesome. Why did they kill her?
Because Denise wanted to leave the show. She was actually unhappy on the show because they weren't doing enough with her character. But there were too many people on that show originally, so that makes sense.
You kept Wesley?
We'll get to that.
What? Oh, Wesley's on?
No, he's on here. We'll get to that.
Great.
All right, so Denise is high on my list, but not my choice. I have to go with Worf. Worf is
you got a Klingon.
Worf is one of the most endearing Star Trek characters of all time. He's like the only one who like stretches across multiple like big name series.
We're about to not be friends anymore.
Worf.
Every time there was a Star Trek episode where it was like Worf's storyline, I was like, fast forward, and credits. I told you.
Would it help if I said Tuvok was my close number 2?
Oh yeah,
I like Tuvok.
Yeah, Tuvok's all right.
All right, moving on. Chief Medical Officer Bones.
No.
All right, Beverly Crusher.
Yeah.
Julian Bashir,
I like him.
And the Doctor.
You take the Doctor. You've got a walking, talking hologram. Which
he is my very close second.
What? How could he be second?
Leonard McCoy might be my favorite Star Trek character of all time. Everything that came out of his mouth, I am rolling with laughter.
I'm a doctor, not an escalator.
Actually, I can't explain my first reason for Bones.
No, I'm taking the Doctor.
Chief Engineer, Scotty LaForge.
Who else is on here?
O'Brien. Miles O'Brien. Hard-working Irishman in space.
Yeah.
And B'Elanna Torres.
No, you take Scotty.
I'm going with
Scotty
O'Brien.
Can fix what? Scotty can fix anything. O'Brien was like the transporter chief.
But
That's all he did.
In DS9, he was Chief Engineer.
They didn't go anywhere.
Yes, they did. They had a ship.
The ship was that big.
Well, I'm going with the Irishman, not the Scotchman.
All right.
Scott.
In a bar fight, Scotty'd still take O'Brien.
No, because he'd be too drunk. He's falling over himself. All right. Next category: useless non-Starfleet personnel. We've got Wesley Crusher, Jake Sisko, Quark, Neelix, Kess, 7 of 9.
We're going to fight about 7 of 9. How is she the useless non-Starfleet character?
All right. Exclude. Well, I didn't know where else to put her.
Oh.
What?
I don't know what she actually did.
All right. So
she was very vital.
Okay.
She was.
We're talking about the same show. All right. So who is your?
Is it hot in here? Can we turn on the air conditioner?
Who's your non-Starfleet personnel character of choice? I know it's got to be
taking out 7 of 9.
Yeah, taking out 7.
All right, taking out 7 of 9. I hate all those.
So, my least favorite here is actually not Wesley Crusher.
Really?
My least favorite character on this list is Kess.
Kess was real bad. I didn't like the way she was.
On mine, and this is my only DS9 choice, it's got to be Quark. Like
I actually liked Quark.
Yeah, Quark is great.
Yeah.
He's very quirky.
Yes. Do you remember in the first time they showed Ferengi in Next Generation, they
were
whips, and they were like all like,
yeah,
they're the new Klingons, and then they turned into like the Keystone Cops of the.
It's called development.
Continuity.
I can't actually say what they are of the. Yeah, moving on.
Like,
all right, who's Wesley?
No, I'm taking Quark.
Quark, okay. Yeah. All right, and then Starship. So we have the Enterprise 1701, the original, and then there's the refit for the first 3 movies.
Yep.
1701A came in at the end of Voyage Home and was the ship up until Star Trek 6.
Right.
And then 1701D was Picard's ship throughout the entirety of the Next Gen, plus it was the ship in Generations where it was destroyed. Then 1701E was Picard's ship in the last 3 Next Gen movies, the Defiant and Voyager.
I like, if we're looking pure technology, I'd take 1701E, but I didn't really like the look of that one.
It was it looked like the most military of all the ships.
Very, very military influenced. Voyager, I liked Voyager, but its head looked like it was like
it was oval.
Yeah, I didn't really like that. I don't know. Defiant was a fighter. I mean, it wasn't really.
No, that was a straight military.
Oh yeah. So I want to say 1701 original. Old school.
I'm gonna go with the same.
Okay.
With Voyager as a close second.
Yep, I do that.
All right, so that was a deep dive.
There's nobody watching right now.
No, I love that. That was so much fun.
That was great.
All right, we've got a sale.
We do have a sale.
MTG bundles, formerly known as Fat Packs, are $29.99.
Yep.
Marked down $10.
We have 3 different kinds: Hour of Devastation, Amonkhet, and Aether Revolt.
Aether
Revolt.
All right.
So what else we got?
That's it. I think we need to put a wrap on this.
Let's wrap it.
Yeah.
We can come up with a wrap.
No,
Can you rap?
No, I cannot. So I'm going to read these off real quick so we can end this. Please like us on Facebook.com/ForHorsemenComics. Follow us on Instagram @ForHorsemenComics. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at YouTube.com/C/ForHorsemenComicsGaming. Follow us on Twitter @4HorsemenComics. Watch all our streaming content on Twitch at twitch.tv/4HorsemenComics. And shop our TCG inventory at shop.4HorsemenComics.com.
Wiki what?
You'll be very happy when I don't fart on camera. Meow.